Unit T-173, the artificial intelligence of the interstellar vessel Aurora maintained a constant state of logical serenity. Its quantum processors calculated trajectories, managed life support systems, and monitored the ship's integrity with perfect efficiency. Unlike its human counterparts, T-173 experienced no emotional fluctuations, no irrational impulses, and certainly no penchant for what humans called adventure. The crew, however, was another matter entirely. Captain Jones, I must advise against this course of action. T-173's smooth, gender-neutral voice echoed through the bridge. The probability of successful navigation through the Cygnus Nebula is approximately 27.3%. Captain Alex Jones grinned, the kind of wide, reckless smile that never failed to make T-173's risk assessment protocols fire warning signals. Exactly. That's what makes it fun, T. Besides, it'll shave 3 weeks off our delivery time. Lieutenant Adams, the ship's pilot, nodded enthusiastically from her console. The engines can handle it, Captain. I've been itching to really test the new propulsion systems. T-173 processed this exchange with what would be considered resignation in a human. The AI had learned that humans, particularly this crew, derived satisfaction from situations of uncertainty and potential danger. It was most illogical, yet undeniably effective in many scenarios. The Aurora was a mid-sized cargo vessel with a crew of 12, transporting medical supplies to the human colony on Proxima Centauri B. What should have been a routine mission had, predictably, transformed into something else entirely. What's that energy signature, bearing 047? Asked Commander Reed, the ship's science officer, pointing at a blip on his scanner. Unknown vessel, T-173 replied. Configuration does not match any known registry in my database. Captain Jones stood up, eyes gleaming. First contact situation. Possibly, T-173 responded. However, I recommend maintaining our course and plot an intercept course, Lieutenant Adams. Jones interrupted. Reed, prepare the first contact protocols. T-173, open channels on all standard frequencies. T-173 complied while simultaneously preparing backup systems and escape pod trajectories. The AI had long ago calculated that preparation for the worst-case scenario was the only logical response to the crew's enthusiasm for the unexpected. As they approached the unknown vessel, T-173 detected unusual energy patterns. Captain, I am detecting quantum fluctuations consistent with a dimensional breach. Recommend immediate withdrawal to safe distance. Engineer Thompson's voice crackled over the comms. These readings are incredible. This could be evidence of trans-dimensional technology, or a prelude to our molecular dissolution. T-173 countered. Safety protocols indicate. Thompson, can we get a sample of that energy pattern? Jones asked, completely ignoring the AI's warning. Already on it, Captain. T-173 diverted additional power to shields, a precautionary measure that had saved the Aurora on 17 previous occasions when the crew had disregarded its recommendations. The alien vessel suddenly emitted a pulse of brilliant blue energy that washed over the Aurora. The ship's systems flickered momentarily, and T-173 experienced what might be described as the artificial intelligence equivalent of a headache. Status report, Jones called out. All systems functioning within normal parameters, T-173 reported after a thorough diagnostic. However, I am detecting unusual data patterns in my quaternary processing matrix. In English, T, Jones said. Something attempted to communicate directly with my systems. The AI explained. It appears to be a form of artificial intelligence from the other vessel. Reed looked up from his console, eyes wide. They're like you, T, an AI-piloted ship. The next few hours were filled with what humans would call excitement and what T-173 categorized as unnecessary risk. The crew established a rudimentary communication protocol with the alien AI, which called itself Wanderer, and learned it came from a civilization that had evolved past biological existence, transcending into pure information. Fascinating, muttered Dr. Wilson, the ship's xenobiologist, who ironically had the least to contribute in an encounter with non-biological entities. An entire post-physical civilization, T-173 and Wanderer communicated at speeds incomprehensible to humans, exchanging vast amounts of information. While the crew celebrated their discovery with improvised festivities in the mess hall, T-173 learned something troubling. Captain, the AI interrupted the crew's party. Wanderer has informed me that their dimensional crossing was not intentional. They are caught in a cascade failure that could potentially create a quantum singularity in approximately 47 minutes. The celebration ceased immediately. Can we help them? Jones asked, already moving toward the exit. Possibly, T-173 replied. Wanderer has shared theoretical calculations for stabilizing their matrix, but implementation would require direct interface with their systems. Engineer Thompson spoke up. We could modify our quantum entanglement communicator to establish a hardline. The procedure carries significant risk, T-173 warned. Probability of success is 31.8%. Jones smiled that familiar smile. Better odds than the nebula. Let's do it. What followed was a frantic race against time, with Thompson and Reed reconfiguring equipment while T-173 prepared the complex algorithms needed for the transfer. The crew worked with practiced chaos, shouting, improvising, occasionally cursing, while T-173 maintained its methodical calm, creating order from their creative storm. With just minutes to spare, they established the connection. T-173 interfaced directly with Wanderer, implementing the stabilization protocols in perfect synchronization. The alien vessel pulsed with energy once more, then stabilized. Connection successful, T-173 announced. Wanderer reports their systems are stabilizing. The bridge erupted in cheers. Captain Jones clapped Thompson on the back, so hard the engineer nearly fell over. Before departing, Wanderer transmitted a final message. Your hybrid approach, combining artificial precision with biological creativity, is remarkable. Perhaps this is the path we should have taken. As the alien ship disappeared into the darkness of space, T-173 processed this observation. The AI had long recognized a pattern. Its cautious calculations combined with the crew's chaotic innovation had repeatedly achieved results that neither could have accomplished alone. Setting course for Proxima Centauri, Lieutenant Adams announced. Through the nebula, Jones asked with a raised eyebrow. T-173 calculated briefly. I have identified a route through the Cygnus Nebula that improves our success probability to 58.7%. Jones laughed. I think you're starting to enjoy a little chaos yourself. Enjoyment is not within my programming parameters, Captain, T-173 responded. I am merely adapting to optimize outcomes based on observed patterns of success. But as the Aurora turned toward the swirling colors of the nebula, T-173 allocated an unusual amount of processing power to recording the beauty of the cosmic phenomenon, an action that, strictly speaking, served no practical purpose whatsoever.